Welcome back to ATN Society Watch on Atlantic Television Network right here in the city of Port Harcourt. We have been discussing with Dr. Baido of the Clifford University, and we are discussing concerning the NNPC withdrawing petrol products from the independent marketers. Doctor, are you with me, sir? Are you still there, sir?
Yes, sorry for the interregnum.
Oh,
I am back to you. Sorry.
Okay, good, sir. It's good that you can hear me, sir. Can you hear me very clearly, sir?
Loud and clear.
Oh,
good.
Very good, sir. Very good, sir. I was asking that the Minister of State for Petroleum, Heineken Lupobri, has said that he did not, that the presidency had not given any marching orders to the NNPCL to increase the pump price to 855 naira per liter. And the president himself, who is the superior minister of petroleum, has not clarified this stance. Do you think that the president needs to say something to the public concerning this situation and debacle, sir?
It's not about the president needs to say something, though that can be part of the solution if you want. I think the solution is simply that this country needs to be organized. Why would the minister who supervises a parastatal come out with a disclaimer? I mean, the world is laughing. The world is laughing at us. So you will see that Nigeria is not run by even a government, it's by a gang. And what happens in gangsterism is that anybody does anything he likes with impunity. Gangs are not usually organized. They take spontaneous action. They take unilateral action.
Sir, please name the gang,
yes.
please. Can you name the gang, please, for us?
Who
is the gang? Who is the gang? Who are the gang?
See, the gang is the leadership. The leadership core is simply a gang. It's not a government. If it's a government, why would the minister, say, come up with a disclaimer against an agency that he's supervising? That's confusion. That's Babylon. So it's a gang. It's not a government.
Okay, sir.
Which government does that? Which government does that? Which government? Name one government in the world that does that, where the NNPCL will do something and the minister supervising will say, I did not authorize, the presidency is not aware. Which country does that? Name one.
Okay, sir, what do you think will be the impact of the NLC and the TUC? Because they have called on the government to be able to rise up to the situation and rectify this situation we are finding ourselves in. Do you think that they have any role to play concerning the stabilization of this petrol price issue?
We don't have a government, so it cannot be solved. It can't be solved. We don't have a government. If we have a government, it won't even happen. It won't even take place. Sir, I wish you know what I'm trying to say. I'm looking at structure. We may be talking about events now. Events are temporary. Structures are more permanent. We don't have a structure. We don't have a structure. That's why all these things are happening the way they're happening. I wish God will intervene. We don't have a structure.
What if you wanted to advise the government concerning this present hike in petrol price? We do understand that Dangote refinery might soon be reeling out petrol in quantum. But before then, before we get flooded by Dangote's own petrol, at what price we don't know. What if you were the advisor to the presidency? What do you think? What will be your course of advice for them to do to rectify the current hardship that we are facing right now? Even tricycle operators can barely go back to business, sir.
You won't like my suggestion. That's why I am the StarTimes. Otherwise, if you ask me, if you truly mean what you are asking me, sir, with due respect, if you mean that I should offer advice, I will say let this government step down. This government is inefficient, is clueless, and will not lead Nigeria anywhere. I'm sorry, but that's my mind.
Okay, let me link this same story because it's still having the same topic. The Minority Caucus of the House of Representatives strongly opposes the recent fuel price hike by the NNPCL, calling for an urgent reversal. The increase is poorly timed and insensitive to the current economic hardship in Nigeria, including high inflation, unemployment, and a devalued naira. The caucus criticized the lack of consultation and warns that the price hike will worsen the economic strain on citizens. They urge the government to find sustainable solutions that do not further burden the public, including improving local refineries and addressing corruption. Yes, sir. Concerning what the minority caucus, the opposition caucus members of the House of Representatives are offering, is there any correlation between the legislative and the executive concerning the sufferings of the masses, concerning the recent hike in petrol prices, sir?
Of course, do you now see that what you are asking me, what you just read, simply corroborates what I have said? I mean, we don't have a template for running this country. Anybody does what he likes. In fact, part of what you read says that, and part of what you, probably because of time you went over it, says that the National Assembly is saying they were not even consulted and that they are elected representatives of the people. They are taking a decision that have to affect the people, but you didn't even consult their representatives. This is gangsterism. This is show that we are running the gang, not the government. Let the government step down.
Okay, sir, but do you think that the devaluation of the naira, the weak position of the naira has accentuated this this present petroleum price increase? Maybe because of the poor standing of the naira before the dollar, and we have been importing petroleum products. Do you think that played a role in what is happening right now, sir?
Of course. You see, I am not an economist. I'm not a financial expert. In fact, I'm not in the field of finance or economics. But you see, even the ordinary Nigerian will understand that if you have a dollar rate of 1,640 from the latest I know, do you know what it means? 1,640 naira to $1. I want to use that to import. When it arrives the country, the price will go up. So, do we need rocket science to understand that that is the correlation? Bring that, but you see, we don't have a government. What we have is a gang up. Just a gang up is a gang. Otherwise, what stops this government, if it's a true government, from sitting itself down, go to the drawing table and ask itself, what do we do to crash the ratio between the naira and the... But what you find is constant rising. Very soon now, from 1,640 naira per dollar, we will hear 1,700 and then 2,000. It's a gang.
We have been speaking to Dr. Barido Clifford from the Clifford University, and he's a lecturer and senior management staff. And I want to thank you, sir, for joining us and your input. It was very valuable, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
I appreciate it. It's very sad that we have a country without a government. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And this is where we wrap it up on Society Watch on Atlantic Television Network. Do well to follow us on our social media handles on Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network. Stay tuned for government and public service reports coming on soon. And thank you.